Welcome back, agents, to another episode of Prime Tips. This time we're looking at joining the Core. That's right, we're looking at Core subscription. Core stands for Community Offers Recognition and Expansion. It's the subscription service that we've been waiting for a long time, and they finally have it in the game. So we're going to look at what you get and some of the things you may not know that you get when you put it in there. Before I get too far along, I'd like to say thanks to listeners, this time up in Canada. Got listeners up there that have been listening to me. It's almost as cold in here as it is up in Canada. So let's talk about Core a little bit more. So it is a subscription service. So it's a monthly type service. So to subscribe, you have to go through the process one time. And then it should just be dinging whatever payment you put in to keep you up to date. So how do you subscribe? Well, you have to go to the store, into the main menu, store, then scroll down or scroll up, and actually right now, if it's for March, you probably don't have to scroll at all. You just have to find Core, you tap and say you want to view it, and then you complete the purchase. So at that point, it'll give you some information about what the terms of service are, and it's going to be different for different types of phones and different places in the world. So if you're using an iPhone, you'll have a different experience as somebody that's using an Android. And if you are in the United States, the price is $4.99 a month right now. I don't know what that's going to be in your part of the world. There's a lot of discussion about what it's going to be in different places, but they're trying to make it so that it's about $5 for everybody around the world. Now, what does that mean to, somebody in Australia or somebody that's in India? I don't know. But they're trying to make that cost something that's even. So each month you're going to get charged on the same day. So I got Core today on the 13th of February. So next month on the 13th, it's going to try to hit me again for $5. So the benefits that you get will arrive on the same day every month. So I'm going to get my loadout kit on the 13th of every month. So what do you get for the Core? Well, the first thing you get is 500 more items in your inventory. So when you look at your inventory number, it'll have a number /2500. Now you may have noticed that it was 2000 before. So you get to put more stuff. You get a Core medal. And the thing about the Core medal is that once you get it, it stays there. So you have the Core medal for life. So if you get a Core subscription for 1 month and then you don't ever pay for it again, that Core medal is going to stay there. You get a CMU grant. So you get something that you can spend, chaotic matter units. Now, if you sign up before 3/11/21, March 11th, 2021, you'll get a little extra bonus. You'll get 7,000 CMU when you set up that subscription for that first month. If you do it after 3/11/21 and every month, of course, after that you're subscribed, you're going to get 2,500 CMU. So they're making it enticing to get in there and start and be a member of the Core. Also, you're going to get a little bit of flair. Every agent needs a little code name flair. So wherever your name shows up, be it on the scanner or other places, it will show that you are a Core member. I'm assuming that this will only be there as long as you are an active Core member. So this might go away. I don't know if it's like the medal that it stays there. So if you're a regular member, a regular agent, you haven't recursed yet, you get kind of a silver-looking box in a yellow home base type thing. If you're recursed, you get the wings, and it's a different color. It's kind of a red. So you can tell somebody that is a Core member just by their name. And, of course, you get a loadout. So if you're a regular agent, you haven't recursed yet, the loadout that you'll get, of course, you'll get the CMU. And then 4 Apex, 10 Hypercubes, an E0N Transmuter Plus, an E0N Minus, and a SoftBank Ultralink. So that's going to come in, again, on that same day that you subscribed of the month. If you're accursed, you get a little better loadout kit. It's basically the same thing. 4 Apex, 10 Hypercubes, E0 Plus, E0 Minus, and a SoftBank. But they throw in a battle beacon. So you can go out and start those battle beacons up and get your friends to come in and battle. Probably the smallest or the least talked about benefit, I think, is the best benefit. And that's you get to view inventory and portal keys on the Intel map. Now, I haven't seen this working on the standard Intel map yet. I have seen it working on IITC. So there's a plugin for IITC that you can get. And once you have a core subscription in place, you can see a raw output of all your items. You can see the portal keys. So it'll list all the keys. It will tell you what locker those keys are in by the locker key ID or the capsule ID. If you've got more than one key and it's in 2 different lockers, it will let you know that you've got it in 2 different places. So this, I think, is the best thing for the subscription. So we're going to look at that a little bit before we get out of here. But what happens if you want to cancel? It's, you're a member of the Corps. Once you're core for life, just like the United States Marines. Once you're a Marine, you're always a Marine. You're just not active. And in a way, once you're core for life because you get to keep the medal. But if you let that subscription lapse, there's certain things that will go away. Your inventory cap will go back to 2,000. Now, that doesn't mean that you're going to lose any gear. It's sort of like whenever you get a loadout kit or a level kit and you go beyond your regular 2,000, they're still there. You just can't get anything more until you drop below that 2,000. And you're going to lose the other core benefits. So you're not going to be getting the inventory keys and items on the map. You won't be getting your loadout kit. You just lose those things. So here's the one thing that I think is the greatest. Let's take a look at the IITC map. So here's an IITC map. And you'll notice that on the right-hand side we have our information. And let's look at a portal. And you'll notice if you look real close on the portal that it says I've got 3 keys. So the only reason that this is working like that is I have this plugin called Inventory, and it's active, and I can tell you where to find that. And I'm a core member. So once I'm a core member, I can do that. So once I click on Inventory, bang, here's my entire inventory. So here's all the things that I happen to have at the moment. So I've got 10 Aegis Shields, 7 Apex, on down, some Jarvis's, XMP, and this is what I think is the greatest thing. Here's your keys. So I have, for 2170, which is a neat portal, I think, I have 2 keys. It's 61 kilometers away, and that's the ID of the capsule that it's in. And I've got 2940. I've got 1 key, and I can tell it's in the same capsule. So it'd be nice if these listed the names of the capsules as you named them, but hey, it's better than nothing because you can look real quickly. And again, I'm looking on a desktop. Same thing happens on a phone. I don't know how many times I've searched and searched and searched to find, do I have that key? Being a core member, I can tell right away I've got the key. How many I've got. You can tell I have a real problem with keys. I'm a key hoarder. But you'll notice there's a few keys that don't have a capsule or a locker identification. That tells me that those keys are just straight in inventory. So I should be able to find them right away. And down at the bottom, which you can't really see, let me see if I can move that up a little bit. I don't think I can. Down at the bottom, there's a thing that says copy keys, copy items. And yes, you can copy them and you can paste them into like a spreadsheet, and you can send your inventory to somebody else so they'll know, hey, he has the keys we need for this operation. So that's the core. I think it's a pretty great thing. It's going to help out a lot when we're able to get out in the field and we start doing those operations. No more opening capsule, opening capsule, opening capsule. Oh, there's my key. Nope. Just kick up the inventory and away you go, and you have it there. So I hope you go looking at the core, and hopefully sometime soon I'll see you in the fields, agents. So long.